Hi friends, today's topic is percentages. There is an important note. More than 50% of the problems can be solved by converting percentage into fractions. So prepare well. So remember all the fractions to percentages calculations. So it's going to be very easy. Okay. So there are some percentages and some fractions values I given you. So please remember this percentages to fraction conversion values. So it will really helpful to you to crack the problems. Okay. So these are the, so remember from 1 by 2 to 1 by 15. So the problems are going to be very easy. Okay. So these are the some examples how to use that percentage fractions in real problems. Okay. So 50% can be written as 1 by 2 and directly we can use in any kind of calculations. And there are some more examples. Okay. So 50% of 60 is going to be 30. So remember this one important note, that is x percentage of y is same as y percentage of x. So there is a example. Okay. So let's start the problems. So coming to first problem, a fruit seller had some apples. He sells 40% apples and still has 420 apples. Originally had. So 40% sell means we have 60% apples remaining, and that 60% value is equal to 420, and he asking total 100% is how much. Okay, 60% is 420, 100% is how much. So simply 60% is exactly 7 times to 420. So answer is going to be 100 into 7. It is going to be 700. So answer is going to be 700. Initially have 700. So coming to the second question, what percent of numbers from 1 to 70 have 1 or 9 in the unit digits? So what percent here is asking. So coming to answer, so there is 1, 9, 11, 19, 21, 29, still 61, 69. So there are 40 numbers which has 1 or 9 in the unit digits from 1 to 70. So 14 by total numbers, how much? 70. 14 by 70 into 100. So the required percentage is going to be 20%. So there are 20% numbers that has 1 or 9 in the unit digits from 1 to 70. Okay. So let's get into next question. Two numbers are respectively 10% and 25% more than a third number. What percentage is the first number of the second number? Okay, so third number is 100. Let's treat third number as 100, and first number is 10% more and second number is 25% more. So let's start the answer. So third number is 100 and first number is 10% more, means 110, and the second number is 25% more than third number, so 125. So he asking here what number, what is the percentage of first number by second number is asking. So 110 by 125 into 100. So after the calculation we got 88% is going to be our answer. Okay, so let's get into the next question. A's income is 10% more than B's income. By how much percent is B's income less than that of A? So simply remember, so A's income and B's income, these kind of questions are frequently asking in examinations. If we have these kind of questions, so A's income is 10% more than B's income. So in the end of the question, less than is asking. So simply remember difference by, if we have less than, we have to take molar value in the denominator. If we have more than, we have to take less than number in the denominator. So let's see the solution for this. So A's income is 10% more than B's income. So A is 110 and B is 100. Okay, so difference means difference between 100 and 110 is going to be 110. 10 is a difference, and divided by, so he asking less than, so we have to take the greater number in the denominator. So 10 by 110 into 100. So answer is going to be 9 1 by 11. So if you learn fractions, it will helpful to you here. Okay, 1 by 11 fraction is going to be 9 1 by 11. So we seen before the fractions and percentage calculations. Okay, so let's get into next question. The price of apple is first increased by 10% and then decreased by 10%. What is the change in the price of apple? So the price of a commodity increased first by 10% and again decreased by 10%. Is there any change? As definitely is, it's going to some change. Okay, so first initial value of that apple is 100 rupees. That apple rate is increased by 10% first. So in 100, 10% means 10 rupees. So 100 plus 10 is equal to 110. So again that commodity decreases price by 10%. So in 110, 10% means 11 rupees. So 110 minus 11 is going to be 99. So there definitely there is a loss of 1%. So answer is going to be 1% loss. Okay, so let's get into the next question. So the next question, why has to score 40% marks to pass? He gets 20 marks and fails by 40 marks. The maximum marks of the exam are. So initially Y has to get 40 marks to pass the exam. Okay, but he only got 20 marks and failed by 40 marks. So the passing mark for the examination is 60 marks. So 40% is 60 marks. So he asking the maximum marks of the exam. So 40% is 60 marks. So 100% is how much is asking. So simply one step answer. So let's see the answer. Okay, so 40% is 60 and 100% is how much is asking. Okay, so after the calculation 100% is going to be 150. So answer is going to be 150 marks. So 40% is 60 marks and 100% is how much is asking. Simply calculate directly or you can take the step. Okay, so cancel it. After 100% is going to be 150 marks. So the maximum marks in this test is going to be 150. So hope you all like this presentation, and if you like this presentation, give a like, share, comment, and if you also have any doubts regarding this presentation, comment me below so I can respond to your queries. So thank you very much.